I just found this stick laying down over here. And like when I came up here last night, there were some people in that same spot. They slept there last night, and they were fucking so intimidated, so scared of me that they had this stick. I don't think this wouldn't be enough, man. This would not be enough. But then I was like walking down the trail. Like after I saw them, I watched them in a movie and I ate some food. And then I was walking down a little bit further, and some fucking moron like scared me. He was like hiding behind one of those like these like rock fucking wall things, and he fucking scared me. And then he was like, "Oh, who is that?" And I was like, "It's fucking nobody. Somebody who beat the fucking shit out of you." Probably heard that, and then they fucking grabbed this. I don't think this would fucking be enough, man. If my adrenaline was kicking and you didn't fucking get a really good shot at my head on it with this, you got like a 20% chance with that thing to beat me. Even if it was two people with that thing, 20% chance I give you. How quick I am and how powerful I am and my pain tolerance, I'm literally like a steel fucking animal. Like an animal with a steel fucking frame, basically, when my adrenaline is kicking. I could fight two average size, maybe three average size people at once. I could take on somebody fucking twice my size. Two people twice my size, that's probably like, if my adrenaline's kicking, like even Stevens, like it would be an even fucking vote, depending on how quick I am. And if I hit you in the right fucking spots, I'd say two people fucking twice my size, like my adrenaline kicks, that's even Stevens. Like, don't forget, like, if somebody has a weapon, I can pick up a fucking rock from anywhere. I fucking pitched for a lot of years. I could sling a rock right at your fucking, right between your fucking eyes. I could thread a needle with a rock. And it doesn't have to be, I don't have to whip it. I just got to throw it hard enough. And if I could thread the needle and fucking clock you in the face or fucking hit you anywhere where it would hurt, and I get a shot to fucking gore you and take you to the ground, you're fucking done. You're done. You got 5 seconds. I get up off the first person and I'm on to the second person, on to the third person. Fucking using quickness and space to fucking find angles and fucking take shots. Woo! Oh, I got this. It's a fucking neck knife. Usually keep it on me. Yeah, use this fucking thing. It's better than brass knuckles, man. More deadly than brass knuckles. I sharpen on rocks all the time. Fucking, I could pull it out in a half a second. Went to the library. I uploaded 20 Vic Gaming videos today. I counted exactly 20. Made it back to the park an hour before it fucking closes. Did a clothes check to see if I had to do laundry. I don't need laundry. I could probably get away with like another week doing laundry. Maybe like 3 days to a week, depending on how active I am. Got an hour before park closes. I found a joint at the bus stop. Fucking after I bought groceries, I went to the fucking grocery store at the bus stop. I had like 20 minutes, but I only spent like 15 minutes. Made it back. Found a joint. Have 2 Twisted Teas left over from, there were these kids hanging out at a park at night where I was pitching the hammock. I hung out with them and drank and fucking talked, and they were like mad cool. Pretty sure they were Illuminati, but they were cool. They were chill. Definitely trying to up to some scheming, some planning, but it doesn't matter. They were chill. They weren't like bad or anything. They were just trying to, like, I don't know, see what they could like mystically. I don't know. Who knows? I'm powerful. I'm strong. Um, but they gave me a couple extra twisted teas. I got 2 twisted teas left over. Found a joint at the park. Hour left before this park closes. That is called Clutch, my friends. And I'm in the middle of watching it on the newer it on Tubi. It's I don't know if I've seen it. I don't. Maybe I watched it once. I think I watched it one time because I remember like scenes, but I don't remember all of the scenes. So it is nice watching it again. If I did watch it once, it's a good movie. I like it more than the original. I like the newer it more than the original. I think it's up there. It's like one of my favorite horror movies for sure. It's fucking scary. It's adventurous. It's entertaining. There's fucking drama. It's there's a rock war. I just I'm not too far past that right now. I'm like in the middle of it. Uh, Definitely reminds me of fucking Halloween egg war across the street between upperclassmen and lowerclassmen. When I think I was in 10th grade. I think I was in 10th grade Halloween. Freaking the older kids had the ground, they had like the fucking boundaries because some of them lived down the street. It was like there's like one street called Blissville in my town. Everybody in Halloween would go to, and like the older kids. And me and all my friends went there. I think it was 10th grade. It might have been ninth grade. It was ninth or 10th grade. I think it was 10th grade because I think I remember there was like kids that were in the grade below that were there. No, I was freshman because there were kids that were. I remember there were kids there that one of the kids specifically, he was a senior when I was a freshman, and it was one of his properties. But like they had the territory, so we started the egg war, and the cops came. We had to fucking scramble because we had nowhere to be, and they had like property. And I was the one that saw the cops first and called cops. All fucking booked it, but it was just an egg war, fucking launching eggs across the street at each other. Fucking shaving cream, everything. It was great. It was the rock war. I mean, it wasn't like like nobody got hurt, but it wasn't like serious. It was more fun. But definitely a nostalgic memory that the rock war and the newer era reminded me of. The joint started to fall apart, and I didn't have anything to put it in, so I found my old contact cases. I dried it out, made sure it was dry, and threw it in there. It's perfect. Perfect. camping like the old days. Someone gave me the shirt yesterday. They left it in the bathroom. They knew I was washing my clothes yesterday in there. If there's 2 cell towers in one spot, I think I did work on these at least once or twice in my office in Newburgh. Back when I did cell tower analysis, fresh out of college, I'm pretty sure I worked on these towers remotely from my first job. Whenever they change the loading, engineers have to check the towers for weight and like wind resistance and stuff structurally, because there's like different components, like at the base, the foundation, the tower itself. You have to check like different elements depending on the type of tower. It's a monopole. I'm like over 50% confident now that I've seen these towers that I looked at pictures of these and did work on these towers like in 2016. That's pretty cool. I built a antenna mount that's on West Point's football stadium. It's probably still there. It's a Frankenstein mount with like 5 sectors, and I designed it. Always been proud of that. What else do I want to talk about? Oh, this city, like one reason why I do not want to be here anymore is like there's like a gay virus in the city. Like 80% of males walk around like there's like this like gay entitlement, like they just hit on every dude with their like energy. Like every dude in the city is a fucking homosexual. And it is like the most irritating thing. It's the most irritating city I've ever spent time, hands down, because of like this gay virus that people have, where they're like, it's like this like queer entitlement, or like if a dude is queer and he's like over 6 feet, he just like fucking just like stares at dudes that they like in the most like socially like incompetent way possible. But like anybody else did it, you would be like, if they weren't like a big individual. Like for me, I don't give a fuck. You could be 6'5", you could be 5'5". I'm gonna treat you the same fucking way because I can kick the shit out of you either way, most likely. And like they just go around acting like they can just fucking like stare at people and like fucking get mad close to them and be fucking socially fucking awkward is what it's called, and fucking like having poor social skills is exactly what it's called. Because if somebody was short, like it'd be more obvious to most people, but for me, I don't give a fuck. Like I clapped my knuckles in some fucking 6'5" fucking goon queerbag's face the other day because I was kind of like feeling out this girl that was sitting on the bus by me, and then this fucking queerbag gets on the bus and like just fucking sits next to me and just like puts his fucking energy right in my space and like hovers over me, and I just ignored him, and he just fucking stared at me like he was entitled to. And then I said, you know what? I'm entitled to fucking clap my knuckles right in your fucking face
And that's what I did. And I stared at him and I basically gave him a look with my eyes like, I was like, you want to get the shit kicked out of you or not? You want to act like a fucking normal person? Not fucking act like a socially awkward fucking big goon? I don't give a fuck. If I can, you gotta be fucking, you gotta be big and you gotta be skilled for me to be intimidated by you. Otherwise, fucking, I'll put you right in your place. Put 2 rocks on the ground. I'm gonna use my phone to measure my wingspan. Find out what my MMA reach is. My arms hang pretty low to my sides. I almost touch my knee caps. I'm gonna say like 76, 77 inches is probably my MMA wingspan if I was gonna guess. I just grabbed 2 rocks. I laid flat down, made my wingspan as wide as I could, and I pushed the inside of the rocks to the edge of my middle fingers as far as I could. And now I'm gonna use this AR like photo measure app to shoot and point and figure out the distances. I'm gonna find a tape measure. It came out of the 72 inches. That is garbage. It doesn't make sense. Whoa, I only got like 3 hours of sleep last night. So I'm ornery. My mouth runs when I'm ornery. Fucking, whew. Let everyone know in the grocery store they got 6'4" energy. I could say they're doing work on my laptop. I called out some fucking bimbo dude for fucking just leaving his car, like driving, and then just like sitting in the parking lot right next to me. And then they're doing like a burnout, try to get my fucking attention. I can go, why don't you save the car tricks for fucking Queermo, you fucking Queermo? Nobody challenges. Like, I run my mouth accordingly. I know what I can do. People know what I can do. They just they test the waters, or they want to fucking sound like a fucking idiot for 5 minutes. Whatever it is, I don't fucking care. Last dude, fucking packing up, my shit comes over. It's time to celebrate. As he said, it's time to celebrate. I want to celebrate. I was like, what did I fucking say? I was like, I like to break people's jaws when I celebrate. You do not want that, you fucking pussy. And I just walked out of my way. Nobody said a damn thing. Because they're smart. So I was like, go bother somebody else. And then I said, I like to break people's jaws when I celebrate. I like to do 2 things. One is bang shit out of women, half for my own enjoyment and half for theirs. And then one other thing I like to do just as much as sex at this point is fucking put a whooping on somebody. Because I haven't gotten a chance to do it. Because I'm that intimidating. And nobody's offered me fucking money. I would fucking blow out my knee for a few extra weeks of recovery. Just to fucking whoop somebody. Woo! And this fits in my room. said I'm such an animal. The Uber dude picked me up. He was like expecting to like hit on me and stuff. And I just moved all my shit by myself like mad quick. And then when he left, I did it again and I banged my head on like the car door. He was so mad that I like wasn't who he expected. And it's so funny because I talk and I walk exactly like I mean it. People can't take it. They don't want to give me the credit. Consider like all I bring to the table. I'm like the most well-rounded person I've ever seen, I've ever met, I've ever heard of. I'm good at most things, but not good at things. Like I have no problem like working at it and getting better at it, and I've been like that my whole life. Played video games with my older sister. She'd always be better than me. She's 6 years older than me. Always want to just keep getting better. That's just how I am. But my intelligence, like people don't expect me to be fucking physical, like freak. And that's exactly what I am. Say like, I'm human. Just because I have like a capacity for really complex things and like high intelligence does not mean I don't do dumb shit regularly. It happens. But it makes life funny, it makes life fun, and that's what people try to hold against you is when you do stupid shit. Like I've done so many things in my life and I've been so successful that I'm carefree a lot of the time. That's why I smoke like so much, because I know that when you rock college and smoke weed 80% of the day in a very like challenging environment, you gain a lot of confidence. And we're all stuff in like literally under a minute. I'm so powerful and explosive. I am a beast.
Maybe we'll get some rain.
Literally like once a month.
Yes, exactly.
Just that's another thing I don't really. Well, they got so much high-end construction here where they kind of accounted for the lack of rain, where they just have sprinkler systems everywhere.
That makes sense.
Seeing a lot of red balloons everywhere. I don't like it. But the good news is I'm officially going to be all moved into my dumpster pretty soon. So that is a plus. Played basketball for like the first time in a year, probably. As long as fucking queers aren't in my face and fucking hating on me, if I can walk across the street and play basketball and there's a park, and I can fucking take naps in my hammock, and there's fucking Taco Bell and McDonald's, and it's all like within a block. You literally can go play basketball, go to a park, fucking sleep in a hammock, go to McDonald's, go to Taco Bell. As long as I don't have to fucking like try to, basically have to fight queers every single day. I might stay here longer than I was planning on. I was planning on leaving in like a week or two until I got an ID. But I mean, if I can just walk across the street, play basketball, and then take the bus literally like 3 miles down the road to the gym, if I can take showers and shit, this reminds me of fucking being in Florida and just walking down the street playing basketball and walking down the street going to the beach. Fucking amazing. Minus my creepy fucking uncle. I mean, it's hard to like, you can't really make me do things I don't want to do. Even when I was like, not as big as I am now, you still couldn't make me do things I don't want to do. Because I fucking could just fucking knock the shit out of somebody, even when I was fucking in high school. if it really came down to it. But, I mean, as long as I'm not bugged constantly and my fucking travel distance is way shorter, I don't want to have to take the bus unless I'm going to Planet Fitness. This is pretty fucking sweet. Like, I'm just going to be in my own world. People don't have to fucking listen to me, but you ain't going to stop me from doing the things that I say I'm going to do and the things I say I want to do. I've only had fucking sex twice in 5 years with 2 prostitutes. I'm not really missed, or I haven't really had much sex and fucking gotten used to it. Like, not much is fucking gonna change. Like being in this area, if I'm just playing fucking basketball in my own world, like I love playing basketball. It's like fucking Jello melt, like meditation. It's great. It's such a fucking stress release. It's like smoking weed. I can get an ID. I can get weed. I can smoke weed and play basketball. As long as fucking no one's pissing me off and hating on me, like, fucking cool. I'm good. Maybe I can get a massage once in a while. I don't know. I can play video games, make money playing video games, play basketball, fucking just take naps in my hammock in the park. But there is just not. I need to find a spot where there's like single young girls. Like that is my like zone. That's my like life. Like I like thrived in that environment for like 15 years. Just like single young girls going to bars, like dancing on a dance floor. Like I could definitely use that, but I've gotten used to it being without. I mean, if basketball comes into my life and weed comes back into my life, those are 2 pluses. And I'm making money playing fucking video games, fucking my phone, on my laptop, my iPad. Like, that's pretty fucking sweet. I don't know. I play basketball for like 2.5, 3 hours. Just so I can time, just me and basketball and time just disintegrates. I just would play basketball in my backyard for fucking hours like I play video games. There's 4 things I love. Fucking basketball, video games, weed, and pussy. 4 things that I love.
I appreciate it.
But when I go out in public and I can tell who's Illuminati by who's the most fucking pissed off and he's having a really good fucking day.